Okay, I'll do a quick rundown of how to start. So first thing, check, make sure it's in neutral. So there's neutral there. This is the forward reverse gear selector. So that's in neutral. Master battery. That's this big toggle thing over this side. So turn that into the on position. That's your master battery on. Right, next, this little switch in the middle here, which you can't see easily, it's got 3 positions. So in the middle it's off. So down, that'll switch on the fuel pump and everything, and you'll hear the fuel pump start running. Here we go. It's the fuel pump running. Just give that a little while to run. Not long. Okay, so the fuel pump's running. It's in neutral. The brakes are on. Now this is the starter. It's under this cover. So it doesn't really need gas in or anything, it should just fire up, but you can give it a blip on the throttle if you want. So this will either go first time or not at all. So you flip this switch down to start it, and it's spring loaded to come back on its own. So here we go. No, it's going to mess about, here we go. So what you need to do when it's doing this is just flip it. There she goes. Right, it's running. So now, still in neutral, let off the brakes. So these basically steering and brakes, so you pull them up to brake, lock them in place with the button. When you pull it, the button pops up, and you'll be good to go. So pull it, button pops up, brakes off. That's forwards, both forwards, brakes off. And then to steer, obviously you just hang on back on it, and lock it, pull it back, press the button in, and it locks. This is your gear selector, so it's in neutral, and then it's different ranges. So you've got 3 to 6, 3 to 5, 3 to 4, and 1 and 2. It'll drive in any of those. So if you're just, unless you're going up a steep hill, just put it in 3 to 6. Right, it's ready to go now. So the brakes are off. As soon as you give it a gas, it'll go. Go backwards, flip this up, drop that in there, that's reverse. Okay, brakes are off. It's going to go backwards a little bit. Alright, we're going backwards now. Neutral. It's as simple as that. When you want to stop it, just flip this switch, this middle one, into the middle. But whatever you do, don't forget, turn off the master battery, because otherwise you'll drain the batteries flat, which is this one. Okay, the only thing I've forgotten to mention is this little gadget over on the side here. This is the idle run. So if you want it to run a bit faster when it's warming up, you screw this little top piece in, and it'll run a lot smoother when it's idling a bit faster when it's cold, but it will gradually speed up as it warms up, so then you can back this right off. It's basically a little sort of throttle stop thing. That's about it really, that's all you need to know. Yeah, fuses are here. These are the generator panels. One's not plugged in, never has been. It seems to run fine on one. That's the box for the Clansman. So I run a cable over the top because there's no built-in cables at the moment. You could put one in if you want. Coolant, you won't see the coolant move until it's on the road because it just takes forever to warm up. Fuel gauge doesn't work because the sender is knackered. It's behind the seat if you want to look at that. It's like a really fine wire sender arrangement. Speedo works, rev counter works, temperature gauges, engine temperature works. Oil gauge temperature is a little bit iffy. That comes and goes, but I mean, you know, again, that takes forever to actually warm up. All the other switches down here are indicators and stuff, and headlights. So this is all to do with lights, different light modes, lights on and off, and side lights and convoy lights and all that. This is your indicator, left, right. Doesn't self cancel, and it doesn't work in neutral for some reason. They're all like that. They just don't do indicators in neutral, so it will only do indicators when you're in gear. Fire extinguisher system, that does not connected anymore. I think that's about it really, but they're pretty simple to drive. And the main thing is to check the oil in the governor. Alright.